Code, including ordinance number 3013, amending rules concerning regulation of public comment and related matters.
Brent, would you like to give a little background on this?
So the only amendment that this is making right now is when public comment takes place during the meeting. Previously, if a resident wanted to come to the meeting and speak about an agenda item prior to the council's vote, they would have to ask for permission to speak on that item. With this change, removing public comment at the start of the meeting, they no longer have to ask for permission to speak about agenda items prior to voting and share their opinions prior to the council's full discussion later on. This doesn't make any other changes to the ordinance. The council can still vote to accept comments during if they wish, but the same things that we amended previously with relation to 5 minutes per commenter still apply. And going forward, we will have a timer tracking those comments. John, I think is going to keep track of those comments. So that's the only change this makes. Obviously, the public can still come up and address the council for 5 minutes. After that period is passed, the council can choose to respond if they wish to. But that ends the conversation basically, and we move on to the next commenter. If someone wants to rebut something the council said, we advise them they can do that by contacting the council directly. I know that all of you have put your personal cell phone numbers available online, so the public should feel free to reach out to any of the aldermen up here following the meeting should they wish. So I think that covers it.
Brett, I don't see, we don't have a comment section then after new business or something.
No, it just moves to the top.
Okay, so.
The public comment is just moved to the
So
top.
even for something that's not on the agenda then?
You can still comment about any, either
Okay.
or. You can comment about something on the agenda prior or something off the agenda.
Okay.
Public comment is the same as it was, it just moved to the start of the meeting rather than the end.
All right, Your Honor, I move we approve the ordinance amending LaSalle City Code, including ordinance number 3013, amending rules concerning regulation of public comment and related matters.
Second. Motion by Alderman Jefferson, second by Alderman Reynolds. Take the roll, please.
Alderman Bassador.
Aye.
Thompson.
Nay.
Patak.
Aye.
Reynolds.
Aye.
LeBerry.
Aye.
Jepson.
Aye.
Herndon.
Aye.
Crane.
Brent, real good. You're just saying this was moving the comments section up. That's what this is the only.
That's what it does, yeah.
Then nay.
But it, just so you understand, if they want to comment on something on the agenda, they wouldn't get a chance until after we voted. So that's why, that's the main reasons it got moved up. So.
All right, at this point in time, we'd like to go ahead and open up the floor to the thoughts, concerns, comments. Again, this could be something pertaining to anything we're going to act on tonight, or it could be anything that you want to bring up, thoughts, ideas, suggestions, and we'll go from there. Don?
Yeah,
Or
I'll
Marty?
say first, I think that's crap. For one, I know why you're doing it, because we're paying attention now, and you guys can't sneak that stuff through, your straw votes and all this other stuff. So what you're doing is, we don't find out what's going on until Friday, and what was it this week, Saturday? Not even until Saturday. It doesn't even give us enough time to talk to you guys. We're here for the open discussion. We're here. You guys should be talking about this stuff. We should be listening. This stuff should be streamed. This is ludicrous. What you're doing is you're trying to make it so we can't talk for another 2 weeks about what you guys are talking about, and that's not the way this should be. Okay, you guys work for us, and more people need to be aware of what's going on down here, because this is insane.
I'd like to speak. Jamie Hicks, 4th Ward. I'd like to ask why we need to do this. And it is. This is totally absurd. You're going to be voting on things, and we don't even get to comment. That makes no sense. Unless there's an explanation for that, which I doubt. I question this just like I question that whole ordinance. You were the town that didn't, do any of this, but now all of a sudden we're enforcing all these rules because Marty's right. We're exposing what's going on up in here, and you don't like it. You shouldn't be doing shady shit. You won't be getting in trouble. And one more thing. I'd like to ask the mayor and Brent Bader while you guys were in Ottawa supporting the Woolworth project for CLE Enterprise. You shook her hand. You're on video with kids in tow. You were there. And he can't do FOIAs? But he can go show support to the people that don't do nothing in our town. We got 2 buildings, and you're going there and telling them, I support you in what you're doing in Ottawa, but screw us over here in LaSalle. And I'm not even talking fire. Not even talking fire. And the thing that it is, we get to talk, but you don't get to say nothing. It's called stonewalling. It's stonewalling. Period. That's all I gotta say.
To follow up on that really quick for clarification, Jamie, previously at the meetings, you would have had to ask to talk during an agenda item. So you would have, on the last agenda, you would have had to wait till the end of the meeting after they voted to talk. This allows you the opportunity to talk prior to their vote. So I'm trying to explain that a bit more. So like, let's say there's an item on the agenda like the raffle license, right?
Okay, so then quit doing straw votes. You know what I mean? Like so,
Sure.
we don't know what you guys are gonna talk about until you talk about it.
Right, I'm just describing I'm just describing.
I know, you're describing, yeah,
and
the polished
saying that you're now
excuse.
allowed to talk to the council prior to their decision. So the goal there is that you no longer have to ask for permission to talk during an agenda item. You can just, share that thought.
So
earlier on.
we look and we read what's on the agenda
And that's all we
on
do.
Friday.
Yeah.
And then that's what we need to talk about that we don't know nothing about until you guys discuss it and vote on it in here.
And half the time, you guys already know how you're voting and what you've already talked about it. You're supposed to do that in front of us. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to do your backroom deals and then come out here and
I'd like to
second
bring
it.
that up too, the
Yeah,
straw
you know.
vote. Mayor, you made a straw vote at sometime during the last meeting for an addition on the Sunstrand Road. I've been keeping up with that. They've been working on it. It's got, the gravel's all spread and it's tarred up and ready for blacktop. You guys are voting on that tonight. How is it that that job's getting done already and it ain't even voted on?
That's the kind of stuff.
That's the stuff we're talking about. Nobody gets to say anything. I didn't hear anybody get to make an opinion. We didn't even know what you were talking about.
Shouldn't people bid on that?
$60,000, hell yeah, they're supposed to bid. But we won't get answers.
No, they don't have the answer to the people who bid it. The people that vote them in.
It's called stonewalling.
Yeah, I have a quick question. I think most of you know who I am, if not, it's Dawn Hicks.
Who?
So seeing that we have heard nothing else from Carus about a safety plan that I'm aware of, Jeff, are you gonna kind of take the initiative to set one up, like with the fire chief and everything, and let the community know? Because right now, I kind of feel like a sitting duck.
I have not heard anything else, Dawn, that they're not gonna do it, but yeah, if they not come back with us in 2 weeks, I would definitely.
You should have asked her at the Ottawa meeting.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear about
I
it.
said, I have not heard that that's been postponed or anything, but that there's, my understanding, Dawn, is they're still planning to
Kissing
do
his
it.
ass.
So I'll reach out to them, and if I don't have anything for 2 weeks, I'll have something to report in 2 weeks, say, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah, because we need a plan.
Sure.
If we're gonna keep waiting for them, we're never gonna get that plan, I can almost guarantee.
The city should have one of their own.
So, just as a suggestion for references, Joliet does have a safety plan. It, I think, was it Rockford? I think it was, the other place. Some of the communities closer to the city have some, so if you guys.
Morris.
You pertain to chemical?
Yes. I believe Peru even has some, to some extent, for the chemical plant down on Water Street. So might be something to talk to them and get some guidance on that, but we need
So
something.
Attorney Fenner's always reaching out, that's one reason why we got locked into involved right away to the Carus fire, because he knew that that was something they dealt with.
Right.
And again, we tried to go above and beyond even what they were doing, so we had to look out, because unfortunately, you're right, Dawn, places have had them, and they have them because they had to have them and stuff. And
Right.
so they're not like we have to reinvent the wheel. There's information out there.
Right.
I'll comment real quick on that topic.
Yep.
I was contacted today.
Okay.
And I was going to set it new business, but since we're talking.
Okay.
Planning on getting together here in September, early September. Or my feelings on it, or whatever.
And I assume it's still kind of the same situation where they just want to talk to you and.
The whole crew, and they were trying to get a hold of
Who's who's the whole crew? Oh, they are trying to
They,
get
yes,
Eric?
they left a message on Friday on my phone, and I just got it today after Eric
That's
talked
what
to
you
you.
do.
Okay.
So Mr. Gibbs did try to reach out. I was just on a girls' weekend and didn't get it, so that is good news.
Yeah.
That is good news.
If you call it.
Do we know who
Well,
else is?
a step.
Yeah, myself, Eric, Chief Jack, and Phil was talking to us, or
Okay.
as far as I know, that's the ones that they contacted so far.
Okay, all right.